Hi, I'm Daryl from Insert Coin Community, and this is MediEvil. I've been trying to think for a while now for a game series to do, or like maybe a one-off game, and I've ended up picking this. It's taken me quite a while to choose one. I was thinking the new Devil May Cry, Digimon World. There were quite a few others that I wanted to play, but with this one, I just felt in the mood for recording, and I felt that I wanted to play it. So this is MediEvil 1. I'm just gonna let it run through the very sort of start of the game, just so I don't end up talking over a few of the voice acting things.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue, see? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
Well, thanks for referring to me as it. So you played Sir Daniel Fortescue, which was a knight in the War of Gallowmere, I believe. I think it's called the War of Gallowmere. And the opposing team was basically a guy called Zarok, who was a sorcerer, and he had a load of minions, and he was a right bastard. He just didn't like anyone else, and that's the reason, really, that he wanted to kill other people. It's not really a good reason, I'll give him that. But what ended up happening was he was defeated in the war. Not necessarily by Sir Daniel Fortescue. What ended up happening was Sir Daniel Fortescue actually, like, died pretty early on in the battle, and it ended up out from rumours that he was the one that ended up killing Zarok. So now you've been given a second chance. You have to live up to the name of the legend, and this is the chance to prove yourself. So basically, I used to play this game all the time as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. It was on the PlayStation 1, as you can probably tell by the graphics. Your life bar at the top, you've got 300 health, which is a bit of a strange number actually for the games back then. If you did have health, it wouldn't usually be 300. You also have these things called life bolts. And if you can see, there's one at the top there. If you die, you will be resurrected, but it will use up the life bottle. It won't use up the actual life bottle itself, just the energy or the life force within the life bottle itself. So they're sort of like extra life containers that you'll keep, I guess. So once you run out of that, you'll die. There's a ton of weapons in the game, shields, and the combat is it's sort of basic. There's melee and ranged weapons. With this sword, you got a sort of standard swing, which is just your X button, and you can sort of charge up a swing, which will just you'll push a lot of them back. That's mainly what I use as well. There are a lot of sort of puzzle elements within the game. Like I'm collecting runes at the moment to open sort of various doors. That is, I don't know what to call it. Some sort of energy stream, I guess, which will fill your health back up as well as any containers that you have. It's not infinite though. At the moment, I'm just going through the graveyard. Just basically zombie enemies. In every level, as you can see there, there is a chalice. To get the chalice, you need to kill a certain amount of enemies within each level. Oh shit. They don't do much damage. Once you have the chalice, at the end of the level, you'll go to a place called the Hall of Heroes. Wait, is that door not open? Yeah. One of the annoying things in the game is the camera, which can get a bit awkward. So. But I'll leave the Hall of Heroes until we actually get there, and I'll just really continue playing through this level. There's sort of introduction to the game. There you go. The chalice can then be collected. Once you do actually like have enough souls or lives, I guess, you have to actually go back and get it, or find it somewhere in the level. I think all of this level is pretty much basic zombies, which won't really do much damage, just wander around and bloody tanky. Switching weapons is pretty simple. You press your select button. You can also use your arm to attack. It's the most basic weapons. It's pretty much like your melee attack. Throw it, and you just bash people with it. It's up to you. You get some thrown daggers to start off with. I generally don't use them, they're quite weak. So I just stick to the sword and just take a few hits to the face for a bit. Just try to go back and get the chalice shit now. The little hand you see on the floor. Quite funny actually, because at some point you can place your head onto the hand, and you can then sort of go around. You can get in a lot smaller spaces. It opens up a level, I think, a bit more. Oh, okay, that door's open then. I thought it was the way the wings point. Oh no! She's actually facing that way. Okay, fair enough. So it's a very sort of simple thing there, where it'll just open the gate whichever way the statue's pointing. A lot of the things are trapped. There's another life bottle on the top. Shields do have certain durabilities. Weapons also have durabilities actually. I'll get to that one. I'm not actually sure. So it's been a while since I've played this, so do forgive me if I make any tripping into the wall. Any sort of glaring errors in what I do. Oh god. Clipping horribly into that. Oh, there we go. Gold. There's usually shops in a level, so you can go around buying different supplies, whether there might be another shield. You can't really repair the shield, you just get a new one. You get ammo for throwing daggers. Here's one of the shops actually. It's just a little sort of demon's head. There you go. 50 throwing daggers for 40 gold. I generally tend to save my gold until a lot later on into the game. I don't know why. I can't really remember why either. So I'm just going to hang on to it for now. And there we go. A level being signified by some green glowy mist. So just be careful, because some levels are just so sort of roundabout and open that you could end up leaving the level without having gotten everything. And this, was it the Hall of Champions? The Hall of Heroes?
Welcome to the
Hall
Hall
of Heroes.
of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Yeah, thank you. It's not always weapons that you get. A lot of the time it's just, you can get bottles.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well?
No, it's pretty shit, Canny
How
Tim.
I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and you can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After
Battle
it was
of
slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok, a clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
Yeah, sure.
Not
Have your
that there's
crossbow.
anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
One thing I didn't really get, because Sir Daniel Fortescue died so early on, how did these guys sort of know him and sort of knew that he was good? So, crossbow, another ranged weapon, kind of like the day, a lot more damage though. As Canny Tim said, ricochets off walls. Quite useful. I can leave. There isn't really much else in the Hall of Heroes apart from each of the statues of sort of different heroes within the Battle of Gallowmere. And they just give you various stuff if you collect the chalice for that certain level. I'm going to be saving after everyone because later into the game it can get a bit hard from what I remember. There's one sort of level I remember which is on like some sort of pirate ship, I think it was, which is an absolute bastard. Now Cemetery Hill, we are working our way up to the Mausoleum, which will have our first boss fight in there. There are quite a few bosses in the game. That's one of the things I do like, how at the start of... Wait, no, what am I talking about? No.
So, even from the shackles of death, my old enemy pursues me. You're too late, Fortescue. Already my army has risen from the grave. You will never leave this necropolis.
Could I be completely wrong, maybe? I don't know. I'm just thinking at the moment. Oh shit. It's probably good. Yeah, I could have been wrong about maybe Daniel like, not doing so well at the start of that time. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. These chests, useful on enemies. Basically do that. Not kill the enemy usually. It's just a bit. It's handy if it gets a bit hectic, and you can quickly just use one of those and kill off all the enemies around you. This has sort of puzzly elements to it. This level. If you're wondering why I'm sort of going in and knowing what I'm doing, I played up to the third level, which is the Mausoleum, before I started recording, just so I could get some sort of benchmark before recording. There is a club somewhere, it's behind there. You can use your shield to block boulders, but just jump past them. There you go. Over this side, these guys aren't very nice. They do quite a bit of damage actually. So I just range them instead. It's a lot safer. So here's the club. Can be used to smash boulders or smash things which are smashable. Okay. Now, around the side over here is a sort of little witch's coven place.